The world was on fire, and no one could save me but you. Strange what desire will make foolish people do. Chris Isaak from his song, Wicked Game. A song with potent lyrics, despite its music video depicting licentious and lascivious visuals. Anyways, as they say, Biden, hello, Don. Armageddon, if you're feeling fancy. The mental patient has been removed from the White House, and the orange-hued snake oil salesman has been reinstated. They tell us that we are on the dawn of a golden age of Aquarius, which just so happens to coincide with the inauguration day and the planets aligning, with the exception of Mercury. A golden age is a term synonymous with the titans of old, but for those of us with biblical discernment, we understand this to imply it is nothing more than an age, the return of the Nephilim via digital AI. And if you know what that means, it essentially states that we're about to belly flop into the end times. So, what does the future look like in the coming years ahead? Here is my review assessment, such as it is. Here are my thoughts on what I probably suspect might happen. I am no prophet. I am merely an individual with a speculative mind, Holy Spirit-inspired critical thinking skills, and a healthy dose of distrusting anything that the government tells me. And while the world awaits for the gas prices to lower and the future regarding their 401ks to be cashed in before they are rapture extracted out from here, before things get really bad, I'm surmising that these individuals, in particular, are about to be in for a rather rude awakening. Now let's go to Reuters, where we have Musk's team is given access to the United States government payment system, New York Times says. Published this year. Let's take a quick moment of what this actually might mean. As Elon's nanny once inquired, is Elon Musk the Antichrist? To which a woman in the inner circle, Imelda, replied no, but he will present the mark, and the man who walks on stage after him will be the Antichrist. Now, considering he was wearing an outfit for Halloween, nicknamed the Devil's Champion, with the Baphomet goat head upon it, I highly suspect that this might be true. And now that the fact that he's given control over some monetary governmental payment system, it is only a matter of time until he comes upon the citizens and their Social Security, which is absolutely terrifying. The man is from South Africa. He's not even a United States citizen. Technically, we probably should deport him. This is the same man who, once he bought Twitter, stated, quote, he would like to convert it to be similar to the Chinese app WeChat, where you can't buy or sell without that app on your phone. Sounds eerily similar to the Bible, ironically enough. Now, to cite someone from Instagram, here comes trouble. Kara Helen Mosher, be sure to follow. She put it very succinctly, so I will quote her mostly for verbatim, where she writes, the psyop we are living through is so thick and multi-layered that people can't see the forest through the trees. They will offer AI jib-jabs to fix the cancers they created. They will declassify and expose the conspiracies that they themselves scripted. And then they will end the Fed and replace it with CBDC. They will then control the borders with biometric surveillance. And then they will implement a voter ID that will become your digital ID. And they already have plans to pass bills for online censorship where you can't essentially get online by 2027 unless your Social Security is connected with how you log in. And considering that is the year of the goat, aka the same ram head that was on Elon's chest, I highly suspect that this might come into fruition. And now to veer into my own personal assessment of this Maha movement. Why did they get RFK for this? Well, because it is essentially chasing a carrot on the stick. And while some of us already know about the paint thinners on cereals and food coloring dyes and canola oil and soybean products and their harmful effects on the human body, they're intentionally now revealing this information to the general public so that you become paranoid and you yourselves will advocate for that crap to get taken off your shelves. So doing, they will appease the crowd and will give you exactly what you want. But guess what? There'll be now food shortages because everyone is now gravitating towards the healthy stuff, which means there's going to be a shortage of supply, which increases the cost of demand. And food scarcity increases food costs, and healthy food will be doubled in price. Add to that the tariffs, and you're going to have yourselves a humdinger of a series of catastrophic events that would follow. Now they'll tell you, oh, we're trying to reorganize the food processing system to better fix our country. It's going to take some time, though, and you need to be patient with us. So, be patient, and it will be better soon. And while you are all buying this lie that they throw upon the people, you will be accepting them, essentially giving an authoritarian state power where the military will distribute your food. Government handout programs, with the world of turbo cancers on the rise, since Operation War Seed and the shortage of food, the world will be begging for an AI, digital, Bitcoin, currency surveillance state. Who cares if it's incorporating a social credit score system for digital communism? If the Orange Man said it and approved of it, then it is a good thing for our country. Eerily, I see Revelation 6:6 coming into fruition, where it specifically states that a loaf of bread or 3 loaves of barley will cost an entire day's pay. And now for my delinquent detractors. No, I did not vote for the left, nor did I vote for the right, because my citizenship is secured in heaven, as Philippians 3:20 states. Hoorah! There are some of you out there who worship these politicians with sadistic glee, worshipping as if you are keeping up with the Kardashians. You tell us who are warning you that we suffer from TDS, which is ironic. That is merely an anagram for the mental STD from which you suffer in the worship of the man. I mean, seriously, you literally are posting captions with the phrase, "Daddy's home," when referring to your preferred politician, as if that's not creepy. I am referring specifically to you, Tom MacDonald and Charlie Kirk. I mean, if we are against big government, certainly sounds like you're conflating a political figure with a domestic title. And pardon me, but it almost sounds as if you're asking for him to commit a little bit of a mischievous hanky-panky with the rest of the country in the bedroom of America. As we often plead with the left, I don't care what you do in the bedroom, but for the love of all things that are holy, keep me out of it. To you sleeping bridesmaids and you Baphomet bootlickers, I hope this golden age in which you have voted for is everything that you've ever desired. But as for me and my house, and the royal remnant who is set apart, waiting for our groom's return, we bid you Godspeed, and may he have mercy on your souls. This concludes this report.